So everyone is telling you find your niche, but no one actually explains how to do it. And I know because I've been there. So in this video I'll show you my fail-proof blueprint on how to find a profitable niche. And this 7-step blueprint can be applied to any social media platform. So let's go. Number 1. Searching. To be honest, most people skip this part. And that's where the first and most crucial mistake is made. They think that they got this revolutionary idea and they're gonna start with the content that came to mind and they are gonna go viral and make tons of money. Which is not true. Small creators do not reinvent the wheel. Big creators innovate and small creators have to follow proven steps or else they fail. So first of all, start by searching what you watch. Look at your watch history on YouTube, see what videos come up on your For You page on TikTok or on Reels, or what your Twitter homepage is like. And then think about what you like talking about the most. What do you talk to your friends about? Start writing everything down. This is not gonna work if you have a list on your mind. Write everything on your phone, tablet, laptop, PC, or an old-fashioned notebook. Then look for creators on the niches you've written down and search in every platform, or the ones that interest you the most. Look at what content they make, what products they sell, and if they actually sell those products. You will know that by how active their audience is. You know, the engagement and all that jazz. I got one little secret tip that I forgot to mention. While writing down all this stuff and trying to decide on what niche you should focus on, you might come across two things that you are interested in and that you like a lot. You can target an intersection of two industries or niches. What I mean by that is, for example, let's say you like web design, but web design is really saturated, but you also tend to like going to the gym and you know a lot of stuff about it. In that situation, you combine these two niches and you create one niche that is really niched down. It is less saturated, so it means that you will probably grow faster, and if you're into building a business through social media, then finding clients is way easier that way. I know this might be against my own rule, which is new creators don't innovate, but sometimes you gotta break the rules. Number 2. After writing down all your ideas, search if there is traffic. Google Trends is an incredible tool. Go there and write the keyword you're looking for and see if there are any uptrends. Then you can compare 2 or 3 niches together and see which ones have the most traffic. You don't want to open a niche which is going downwards. You should not necessarily pick the one that has the most search volume. Maybe medium to small niche is better. For example, if you search for social media marketing, Notion, and football, you will see that most likely football has the most search volume, but it is way too saturated. So keep that in mind and always write down what you find. Number 3. Even more research. You thought that was gonna be easy, huh? Use tools like Pinterest Trends and YouTube. Use Pinterest Trends the same way you used Google Trends. Gather even more information and write it down. There's no such thing as too much info. All this data will save you time. I promise you that. Number 4. Research your competitors. So now that you have a few potential ideas, you should check if there is anyone else doing what you want to do. But remember, competition is good, because it means that these steps that we're gonna take are proven. Too much competition though can be bad. If you're going for a niche as broad as just gaming, for example, it's gonna be bad. In niches like gaming, you have to niche down and do something specific without reinventing the wheel. Look in your preferred social media platforms, depending on where you want to create your content, and try to understand what they're doing. Don't just look their most viewed video, but go all the way down to their oldest videos, and there you will see a lot of videos that didn't get that many views, but some of them blew up or have a larger amount of views than the rest. These are their first videos that blew up and helped them grow the audience they have now. So the newest viral content of a big creator is not that helpful for us. And something really important is to check their sales funnel. See what products they're selling. What services do they offer? Do they give away a free product and then ask you to join a newsletter? Or do they sell multiple cheap products? Look at the strategy they're using and pick a few creators that are your favorite. You are gonna use these to model their strategy. Now that we're talking about free products, I put together 50 plus ideas for digital products to help you get inspired and start building your own products. It's completely free, there's nothing sketchy going on, and this way you can join my email list, where I will send you weekly emails containing tips, tricks, news, and anything else valuable that is related to social media and more. Hey, it's me from the future. I lost my audio files. So number 5, create an executable mini plan. So now that you've done all your research, combine everything into one simple plan. It doesn't have to be a full business plan. Write down the distribution channels you're gonna use, aka the social media platforms. Do you want to focus on YouTube, YouTube Shorts, Reels? Choose a few mediums, and if you're gonna use a lot of them, I would suggest investing in a schedule tool. It's gonna be a lifesaver because it's difficult to be consistent in all platforms. The 2 scheduling tools I'd like to suggest to you is Social Pilot and Crowdfire. They might not be as popular as other scheduling tools, but from what I know, they are the cheapest in the market. Crowdfire even has a free plan. For me, the only difference between the two is that Social Pilot does include TikTok, but Crowdfire doesn't. You can go check them out for yourself, the links will be in the description, and if you get some of these, you will be helping me in the channel. Love you. Also, I would suggest writing down as many content ideas as possible. For example, I do that for this YouTube channel. I have a list of ideas for future videos, so basically I sit down and start brainstorming for hours. So this way you won't have to do this every day. You just do it a few times every month or week, depending on how frequently you post, and you're good to go. Then you have to write down what products you're gonna sell. I'm telling you to write everything down because it's way easier that way. Having everything in your head isn't reliable. Believe me, I know. So look at what your competitors are selling, write down a list and write down the prices you're gonna potentially sell these products for. It's completely okay if you're not sure about what products you're gonna sell. It's basically a draft mini plan. Just write down your ideas and in the future you can modify this list. Just don't overthink it. Number 6, create an MVP, a minimum viable product, which is a product that early customers can have access to so you can get feedback and then see what you can do with the product. If you immediately start with a paid product, you do not know if it's gonna work. You haven't tested the market, so you might spend weeks creating a product and then you see that no one actually buys it. Instead, create a free product and distribute it through your social media platforms. Build an email list, send valuable emails to your audience, get some feedback, look at the reviews on your product and if the audience actually gets your product, and then after you've started small, you can build up. This is basically your base layer. You're just testing the water. You want to test the idea and understand if there is actually demand. And after that, we're going to number 7. Kill or continue the idea. If you see that nobody's interested and only a couple of people get your product, or maybe you get bad reviews, you can get that negative feedback and make a better product for free, of course, and test it again. You can do that as many times as you want, but after a couple of times you can understand that there is no demand in this product, so it wasn't really your fault. But if you notice a demand, then you've won. You can start executing your draft mini plan and go all in. Start building up, create more products, and of course paid ones. But if you see that it doesn't work, do not get discouraged very soon. You can always test another product. So that's pretty much it. So now that you know how to find a niche, make sure you watch this video next, where you will learn everything you need to know about TikTok's algorithm. See you over there.